you benefits to get you paid outside of what you can bring to the table as far as collateral.
Exactly. Because they look on paper. What do you look like? Paint the picture. What does this picture look like? When we run your credit score, what are we going to see? Are we going to see that you are managing the credit that you have well? Or are we going to see that, we're maxing out the credit that we have? Are we going to see a lot of collections? Are we going to see a lot of deferred student loans? Are we going to see a lot of past due payments? What does this picture show? And without them talking to you and getting in front of you and saying, okay, what happened here? They judge you a lot of times based upon the initial look of that picture, right? So they look at that picture so you don't get a chance to plead your case because per the picture for years, this is a bad story here. But so each story has its own, I guess, its own narrative, if you will. But at the same time, if the story is so bad, if the picture's so bad, you don't even get a phone call to explain your side of it.
You absolutely don't. You absolutely don't. You get a letter in the mail.
Yeah, man. Like, so sorry, we couldn't do nothing for you, bruh.
Right,
But you're
right,
welcome to call this
right,
number when you get your shit together.
right. Tell 'em.
But for real, man, it's like it's no, and that's not a good feeling, man. As an adult, when you want to get something, man, say you meet somebody, you fall in love, y'all want to go apply for a home, you pull your credit, they're like, man, bro, you can't even get a bag of potato chips on your credit, so now you in a situation where, okay, man, now you have to fix it, and it may take a little while, it may take a long time, but it took a long time getting in that situation, so there's no quick fixes, man. With doing it, let me segue to that as well. With you being in the credit industry, in the credit repair industry, in the education industry, if you will, how would you speak to the customers that really want the quick fixes, like the microwave approach to credit repair?
Every client, if you will, they want the fastest way possible because, like I said, like I told you, a lot of clients come once they get rejected from whatever particular item that they're trying to pursue. So if they trying to pursue a home loan, that's when they normally come to me, and then they want that process fast so they can get into the home fast. And I always tell them it's ways. I mean, the only way that you're honestly going to get the type of results that yield the reward that you want is if you change your lifestyle completely, because obviously your lifestyle or something within your lifestyle is putting you in this constant position. So you have to make adjustment. If you want change, you have to change. So I always try to implement that into every client that come on board. With all our sales teams, I try to tell them to implement that into their pitches because it's vital. It's definitely vital for the client to understand that their lifestyle and their thought process has to change for this change to be indefinite.
It has to be, man. It Think about the radio. We're here to make you think. We're not here to make you guess. We're not here to make you wonder. We're here to just make you think, right? So when we have these conversations, when we have the guests that come on and talk about these things that we're doing for the community, this is the kind of education that you get. We call this edutainment, people. We call this edutainment. You're going to learn something because we are free giving this information, man, because it's almost like we can't do nothing with it all ourselves, right? We want to see everybody win. I want to see us all come up, man. I want to see us all get up in that 750, 760 credit score range where we're leveraging the credit. Now we're on the other side of it. No matter how old you are, you can bounce back. We can help you. We have the information here, man. Dorothy Mitchell, because I didn't realize she was on this one, man. But man, she's awesome. Awesome realtor, awesome
Yes,
passion
yes.
for the community, awesome lady, man, with a lot of resources and a lot of information to help you guys out. So again, you will definitely be in for a treat when you show up and you hear her speak, because she speaks with passion as well. So you have three people that's going to be there that speaks with nothing but passion for wanting to see you succeed.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
and that's awesome, though,
absolutely.
man. I mean,
Awesome.
what do you say, man? We got a few minutes here, man. Like I said, I thank again for your time, man. I really do. Thank you for your time and information. But what do you see as some of the problems in reference to being miseducated with credit? Because you say you have a bachelor's degree in college and stuff like that. Do they talk about college, finance and economics and things like that in college from your experience?
Yeah, they talk about stuff like that, but they don't talk about variables that actually is used on a day-to-day basis. You know, they don't talk about utilization. They don't talk about how to balance a checkbook. They don't talk about a lot of different key components when it comes to day-to-day finances. And if it's not being taught in a school and it's not being generationally taught in a household, it's not being taught at all. So it is basically generations that's growing up without this with this misguided information and living lifestyles with this misguided information and creating other generations to come. So I feel like it's time to break the generational curses in terms of finances, in terms of finance education. I feel like it's our job as, you know, the forefront of this generation to educate the generations that's coming behind us so we can change the whole ideology on what it takes to have a perfect credit score, what it takes to balance your finances properly, and get rid of the ideology of living flashy and also living broke, opposed to having financial stability and throw away the flash.
Makes sense. How would you grade yourself, man? You know, when we said you just said that it's our job, you know, to get it and to understand it and teach the next generation or whatever. How would you gauge your efforts so far? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you gauge yourself as far as you know doing your part in this journey that we talk about?
I mean, I always felt like it's more that you can add to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I give myself probably a eight, you
Okay.
know, because I always want to leave fluff in the air in regards to getting better and moving into, you know, a learning position constantly. You know, I don't ever want to say that I'm doing all I can, because if I was, I'd be in a better position with the platform that I'm trying to reach when it comes to this education thing.
We're
So
gonna get there.
yeah, I believe so. I feel like anything and everything in terms of success has everything to do with consistency. So I feel like the more consistent, you know, any person is towards a common goal, I feel like the goal will be accomplished.
Consistency is the key. In the midst of
Absolutely.
consistency, though, right? You know, do you get frustrated, aggravated? What would you say to those? Like, 'cause we talking about the home buy conference and stuff as well. I'm gonna tag all this into it together, people. Just follow me here. You know, what would you say to the people that does want to come to the home buy conference, that wants a home, loves a home, want to be in a better position or whatever, but look at the big picture as far as once we pull the credit, once we look at where they are. You know, how would you speak to them being patient and trusting the processes? I guess, trusting the people. You know, as far as trying to get there and not let their emotions, I guess, override. You know, the time that's going to take to get them where they want to be.
Um, you know, like I said, everyone usually like quick fixes. You know, when it comes to as far as trust, you know, trust is a big variable. And it makes sense. You know, identity theft has reached the billions
Right.
last year when it comes to people, you know, trusting individuals with their information or just, you know, leaning with the protection of their information. And I feel like that concept and that number and that for us to be in the billions when it comes to identity being stolen, I feel like that itself will cause a natural insecurity when it comes to trusting individuals. So that's another reason why I created the platform, because companies like myself before this platform existed deal with a lot of those insecurities and a lot of PTSD from people stealing their identity, you know. And the platform that I created allows you to repair your credit on a secure platform by yourself in the comfort of your own home 24 hours a day. And you don't have to worry about trusting anyone with your personal information until you get in the position where you want to trust someone with that information.
Let the people know, man, once again, though, my brother, before we get up out of here, how to get a hold of you, how to get on your platform. Is there a place to go to where they can sign up? They want to sign up today for the platform, man. Let the people know what they can do, how they can get it in, the costs associated with it, so we can go and get the bells to ringing and those emails are coming in, man, and getting these people's credit repaired.
Absolutely. Again, Quintell Sumrall, credit coach Q. My website is www.creditdisputecloud.com. I am on all channels. And definitely, if you have any questions, reach out to me at qsumrall at creditdisputecloud.com.
There you go. Reach out to him, man. Just get the credit done, man. If you don't have the credit, you might as well say, forget it. Man, it's going down. You got to go, man. You the credit say so. You got to get up out of here if your credit is only got 1 year. Hey, look here, man. It's all good. I got 1 million of them. I've been here all week. I've been here all day. Man, Mr. Q, man, I thank you so much for your time, my brother, man. I really am looking forward to this workshop on Friday, man. If I didn't have to sleep, man, I wouldn't, man, because I'm just so excited about what we can do and what we're going to do for the community and those that show up, man. Make sure you guys show up, show out. If you're not going to come yourself, tell a friend. Tell a friend's friend. Tell somebody you know that's looking for a home, that's talking about a home, that talked about credit, that talked about credit issues, that wants to be in a better position. Share this information with them, man. Don't be all stingy and keep it for yourself. Can you dig it? Man, I appreciate you guys, man. Anybody looking for a home loan, state of Texas, hit me up. Shelton at cntmtg.com. That's Shelton at cntmtg.com. Or you can give me a call, 281-731-0673. You have questions, you have comments, you have concerns. Think About It Radio. Hit me up. Keep on pushing. ENT@gmail.com. We are here. We are here for you. Have your face in the place. If nothing more, nothing less, man, we are here to be the blessings that we're supposed to be while God has planted us here. Let us all grow together, my people. Can you dig it? Much love. Peace.